Earlier in the show, we made some homemade ricotta, and now we're going to use it making pancakes. I've never done this before, ever, and so I'm going to do so with the help of Elizabeth from Orange Table, showing us how to do it in our Stone Creek kitchen. Ricotta pancakes?
Yes.
Okay, they're good. I'm trusting you that they're good.
They're good.
You wouldn't bring them unless they were off the charts delicious. So we have taken the process forward of separating the buttermilk and the little bit of what was Meyer lemon that you put in there.
Yes, and now we're just going to strain it.
Let me grab a quick shot of what it kind of looks, see how it's separated in there, and just show people that. Many people may not have seen that before.
Absolutely.
I feel like I should be helping you.
No, but this is really hot.
Okay, then I'll just stay out of your way. How about that?
And we're just going to strain it through some cheesecloth.
Can I help you push it in the back? I mean, is it heavy in the back?
No, it's good.
Okay. The process when we're doing this at home to have that separation and have the ricotta start to kind of exhibit kind of the texture that we're familiar with.
Yes.
That process would take us from start to finish about how long?
If you do it properly, it should take like an hour.
Okay.
I like to do it slowly.
And do you stir it every so often?
I do.
Okay.
I like to take it slow so that we don't scald the milk.
Okay.
Or burn the bottom of the pan.
And how will we know if we're doing that? Will there be a like an aroma?
You can smell scalded milk
Okay.
easily. Yep, you'll know. It will remind you of like burnt oatmeal when you were a kid.
Yeah, I know that. I'm there. Right there.
And we want this nice yellow color.
Okay.
So this is perfect.
And when we talked about making it kind of a drier consistency, and you said you can press it through a little bit more.
See, so this is real.
Look at that.
Still wet. If we wanted to, we could put several bowls on top of here and weight it down and press it to really take all the moisture out.
Okay.
Then you'd have a more dry, crumbly consistency.
What a labor of love, my gosh. Well, let's fast track over to the pancakes, because I know that you said earlier in the show that right here was some fresh ricotta.
Yes.
And how does this make a pancake?
Well, we're going to start with, I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter right here.
Can I help you?
I'm going to cool. No, I'm good.
Okay.
A couple eggs.
Now, tell me a little bit about Orange Table and kind of the concept behind it, and you know, what you think people should know about it.
Orange Table is open. We're in Old Town Scottsdale, right by the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art. We're open every day from 7 to 4 for lunch and breakfast. We just won Valley's Best Breakfast and Phoenix's Best Pancakes in Phoenix New Times.
Were they the ricotta pancakes?
Actually, they're the banana nut pancakes, which we're going to make later.
Oh, okay.
So, and we are neighbors with the Old Town Farmers Market, so we felt it very important to
How convenient
participate.
Is that? Yeah.
It is. We literally walk over. So
that feels very like, I don't know what it's, it feels nostalgic to me.
Yes.
I don't know why, because it's not like I've lived in that place before, but just to be able to have the simplicity of, you know, making some, you know, from scratch foods with foods that you can just go and they're local and they're right next door, and I don't know, just that kind of community. That's
exactly
cool.
what it's about. Is we, you know, being a locally owned and operated business, we find it very, very important to support our neighbors and to use their ingredients, and then hope that they will in turn visit us and do the same.
As you continue to add some of these ingredients in and fold them in, I want to ask you this, because this is what I find so interesting. There's so many amazing local places where we can eat, where we can shop, where we can support.
Yes.
But it's such a challenge sometimes, even just to stay in the game when you've got, you know, the big breakfast places or the big restaurants. How do you do that? How do you stay kind of relevant in the minds of people locally that kind of forget that there's a need to support local?
Well, I think, for instance, the farmers market is a perfect way to do that, because we're out there, you know, saying hello to our neighbors every Saturday. We're there every Saturday from 8 to 1, and the pancakes have been a real hit over there, and as well as the mozzarella. So we have, you know, a lot of regulars, and I think
you got to find that one thing that people just can't get anywhere else, and they want to go home and share it with their friends and their neighbors and their family, and go, you got to go try this.
Exactly.
Right. That makes sense.
And I usually have chocolate chips at the farmers market, and that's a big hit with the kids.
Right.
So.
And the adults.
Got to make the kiddos happy, and then then the moms are happy, and then everybody's happy.
So to fast track where we've been, we've added, we had some buttermilk, we had some eggs, we had
2 cups of fresh buttermilk, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of butter. This is 2 cups of flour. We use all-purpose flour at Orange Table, but you could use an alternative flour if you needed to.
And then where does the ricotta come in?
I'm going to add it after we actually fire the pancake
Okay,
here.
well, I'm going to let you work. Perfection takes time. So I'm going to let you do that, and then we'll come back here in the next segment. We'll take a look at how those come together.
Perfect.
So more pancakes, in fact, are on the menu, as she mentioned. They're world famous. Okay, maybe not world famous, but they definitely are notables here in the Valley. They're banana nut. There we go, banana nut. And she's got some unusual toppings, as she just mentioned. So we'll be back with that in just a little bit, Andy.